Hi there, I'm going to do a video on the Garrett Ace 300. It's a real good machine. I've just been getting it and it has VDI numbers on it, so let's check it out. Here is a quick rundown of the Garrett Ace 300. I took the coil off and just put it next to us there so we don't have to reach far to check it out. Okay, so here's how everything works. This machine is so intuitive, and that's why it's a great beginner machine. It only costs like what, $250–$60, and you get the machine, you oil cover, you get a waterproof weather cover for this the brains part. You also get a fines pouch, a trowel, you know, and a magnifying glass. I mean, how great is that? So, to the matter at hand, to turn it on, you just press this button here. Now, once it's on, you'll see this here's the battery level, got full battery. This scale here is sensitivity. If your machine starts beeping a lot too much, it means it's too sensitive. Could be the ground that you're in. So what you do is you just press this sensitivity button here and see it's taking the segments out. Watch, see, excellent. Now, so that's good. Each of these segments here represent a metal, type of metal. The bottom two pretty much are like iron things, nails and stuff like that. And then from here, all these segments through to here, they represent different types of gold, you know, different carat of gold. And then from about like say 80 through to 100, this is silver. Now, if you're in an area where there's a lot of garbage, i.e. we call it garbage, it's just iron, and you don't want to keep hearing the iron, you can actually turn that off with this discrimination button here. Check this, see that there? You can take that out, that segment or that segment. Once you get there, you press the button underneath and takes it out. Now it'll still read, but it won't make the noise, so it'll stop you going crazy. Now I'm going to put that back on. So that's what the discrimination is, and we've covered the sensitivity. Now for the mode part, this is, you can have zero discrimination, jewelry mode, custom mode, relics mode or coins mode. I prefer just to keep it in zero discrimination because you don't know what you're going to find, you know. So just as an example, if you put it down into coins mode, it takes out a lot of these segments here, but also you could be missing a lot. So I'm not quite sure why you would put that machine like this. That seems wacky. And then in jewelry mode, it takes all the iron out and the low numbers of this, like probably foil and things like that. But again, you can be missing things. Custom, that's taken a lot out, you know. And then in relics, it just takes out basically the iron. That's probably a good mode, you know. And then coins again. So now, and once you find your target, once it starts beeping, you know, you'll see what I mean. That's when you do your pinpointing. So for example, if you run across one of these things, which is just a penny, okay, that's ringing at 75, 76. So that tells you, oh, there's a penny in the ground. Now if you press the pinpointing mode, see, now then, see all the segments on the top there? When they go all the way across, that means you're directly over the top of the target. There, you're close to it, then you're right over the top of the target. That is a really good mode. I like that a lot. Okay. So, the penny, 78. This coin here, which may be a quarter, I'm not dead sure, that rings out at 86. That's good, that's great. Now then, if you have a dime, 84, and you see that not only tells you what it is. You know, it's 84 and it's in that area. It tells you how deep the target is away from the head of the metal detector. So if you go there, that's like 6 inches. Okay, so that's great. I don't know if I said this before. That's the battery state of charge on your battery. It's fully charged. This one here is a nickel, and that'll ring out as 43.45. Could also be a piece of gold. They also ring out in that range too. Now then, this thing here I believe is a silver bracelet. That rings out at 40, 45, 42. So that's a good way to discriminate exactly what you got. Now then, here we've got a gold ring. We'll see how that rings out. 64, right? And so 4 inches away, 6 inches away. I'll do a couple with some trash. Okay then, so let's check out some trash, because you're going to be digging trash no matter what. That's just part of the metal detecting game, I suppose. First thing, a nice Heineken bottle top. See, 81. You could go, oh, that's a coin, but guess what, it's not. See, it's 83.77. It sounds good. Now this here is just a piece of iron that I dug up today. We'll see how that rings out. So there's iron in there. There you go. It's all iron. Now that's because I'm holding it at right angles to the coil. Now if I turn it 90 degrees here, what's going to happen? Oh, you're getting like 80s and 90s there. So here of course we've got to have the pop can top, or Pringle, might be a Pringles top, I don't know. $49.49. This looks like it says St. Ides Brewing Company, so I don't know about that, but that's a nice bottle top. Look at that ringing, 78. You think, oh, there's a coin there, but even a 90. One of the most difficult ones for me is these things, the pull tabs, because I think different ones are made of different metal. So this one's green. Let's see what that rings up as. Solid 55. Isn't that lovely? Solid 55. Now this one here, what does that ring up as? 51. Solid 51. Slightly different size. 50, 50, 60. And one more here, which I found underground today. See, 49. That could all be gold, and that's the reason you have to dig it all. But I'm really happy with this machine. It's been working really well for us. You know, it's it even has a frequency adjust on it, which means that if you need power lines and it's causing your machine to go crazy, you can change the frequency by just pressing that, and then press your discrimination F3, F1, different frequencies. Good job, Garrett. You did a good job on this one. I thought the price was fair. I'm reading reviews about other metal detectors, but this one is great. Don't spend several $100 on a gimbal for your camera. Just go to the dollar store, buy a selfie stick, build a little bracket, attach it to the selfie stick so it can move up and down without shaking too much. And then to give it more stability, you just tie a plastic tent peg to the bottom, and this also allows you to stick it in the ground for those shots you want to get where you're standing in front of the camera. So gimbal, two-way gimbal, not too bad. Of course you can decorate the handle just to customize it as your own. Easy to make. How much that cost? I would say about $3. Well, that was my review on the Garrett Ace 300. I think it's a real good machine. It's got the VDI numbers going for it, which is great. It's a lot more precise. You know, it's all about how slow you go and where you go. Doesn't matter what machine you've got to pick where you're going to dig. And if you dig in an area where there's nothing, that's what you're going to find, even with the best machines available. So anyhow, see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.